Few names in motoring are as evocative as Rolls-Royce, and few cars on the road today have quite the presence of the Rolls-Royce Phantom. It was just over 100 years ago that the very first Rolls-Royce saw the light of day. Now, under the ownership of BMW, the Phantom is produced in a state-of-the-art factory in Goodwood in Sussex. It's a car that Charles Rolls and Henry Royce would be proud of. The very sighting of a Rolls-Royce Phantom is an event, and much of that is down to the sheer size of the car. From that striking vertical grille through to the somewhat sleeker tail, the Phantom measures 5.8 metres long in standard form, over 6 metres in the long wheelbase version. It's a shade under 2 metres wide too. Don't expect it to fit in a standard parking bay. This latest Rolls-Royce used the very latest technology to excellent effect. The air suspension does the expected job of masking the truth about our road surfaces from passengers, while the 6.7-litre engine wafts you along in near silence. Should James be a little over-exuberant with the throttle pedal, you'll find yourself getting from rest to 60 miles per hour in just 5.7 seconds. Not bad for a car weighing well over 2.5 tons. If you're generous enough to give your driver the day off, you'll enjoy getting behind the wheel yourself. Don't expect pulse racing action. This is a car to lower the blood pressure. You can't help but drive smoothly and gently to enjoy every moment. If seeing a Rolls-Royce is an event, travelling in one is even more of an occasion. Pull open the rear-hinged coach doors, marvel at the depth of the carpet and slide back into the Chesterfield-like rear bench, hidden from prying paparazzi behind beautifully trimmed rear pillars, just like Rolls-Royces of old. No other car is finished to the same standard and with the same attention to detail as the Phantom. And of course, Rolls-Royce will pander to your every whim with their bespoke service. Even the boot can be trimmed to your own personal taste. Things are equally special up front, although some of the controls will be familiar to owners of BMWs, especially the 7 Series. So that means the infuriating iDrive control system is fitted, along with other less than intuitive controls for things like the powered seats. However, detail is again superb, with stoppers operating vents and the revolving display screen and delightful wood across the dash. Don't expect a rev counter in a Rolls-Royce either. Instead, you get a power reserve dial. If we described a £200,000 plus car as good value, you'd think us a bit bonkers. Maybe we are. When the excellence of the engineering, attention to detail, and quality of materials used are so incredibly high, you can at least start to understand the pricing and the car's value. If you are in the market for this kind of car, you'd hardly balk at fuel consumption that's around 12 miles per gallon around town, 25 miles per gallon on a steady cruise. On the plus side, the Phantom does seem to hold its value reasonably well. A quick scan of the classifieds reveals that you'll struggle to find a car, even at 3 years old, for less than 2/3 of its original price. The Phantom is everything a Rolls-Royce should be, and more. It's advanced, refined, beautiful, and spoils anyone who steps inside. BMW deserves credit for the way they've revived the brand, in many ways doing as successful a job as they have with the Mini. Sure, it's a car that few of us will ever enjoy, but in its own special way, that's what makes this car almost magical in its appeal.